And these gave me great visibility in the workplace so that when the right opportunity did come along, I had a lot of advocates for me, a lot of people who were in my camp who were pro Abisola getting that role. And today I find myself in my dream jobs. I'm Abisola Ayodele. My background is in pharmacy and I currently work in regulatory affairs. I'm a mother of 2 wonderful daughters and I'm a wife. I would say I've had a privileged background in that I didn't necessarily face any discriminations. I wasn't made to feel less of a human because of my gender. I've always been accepted. I've always felt I've had opportunities, and the expectations on me were similar to those that were on my brother and my sister as well. I work in the corporate environment, and as you know, it's very bottom flat or bottom wide, like a pyramid. Opportunities at the top aren't easy to come by. So I did find myself stuck in a particular role for a number of years, for longer than I would have liked to be. And what I did to overcome this and ensure I continued growing was to challenge myself to take on more responsibility in the form of assignments, because these were available. It's always a challenge to say, okay, I want a promotion. My company is not one that would promote you. You kind of have to look for where you fit, find the right role, apply for it, and get it. So while the opportunities weren't coming, the roles weren't opening up, I spent time growing myself, taking on stretch assignments, mini projects, secondments. So it started off on a national level, and then I evolved this to even regional secondments. And these gave me great visibility in the workplace so that when the right opportunity did come along, I had a lot of advocates for me, a lot of people who were in my camp who were pro Abisola getting that role. And today I find myself in my dream job, so to speak, and I do have a number of people to thank for that as well. And I've seen myself grow over the period of those years where I was in that same role. So the Dainty Affairs brand really stands out for me. One thing I do love is the packaging. I'm someone who, like they say, eats with their eyes. So of course the content looks really good, but even right from the onset, from the package, you're excited to see what's inside. I love the colors that Dainty Affairs uses as well. You know, the baby pink. It's very, very girly, and they do deliver on how good the cookies or the cakes are. So Dainty Affairs is a household brand in my family. We patronize them for birthdays, for celebrations, you know, and yeah, it's a brand that I've come to know, love, and trust to always deliver. So if you need that cake, you're in safe hands with Dainty Affairs. Positive, strong female role models have always empowered me, and this has carried on even into my career. So I had a number of female mentors. They were not even in Nigeria. They were in France and in the UK, and they were of different races as well. What I found is there's a lot to be said about empowering people, coaching people, grooming people, not just for them, but also for yourself. Because it's when you give out that you realize what you truly had or lacked in the beginning. So a number of times while I was having mentoring sessions with my mentors who were, you know, miles ahead of me career-wise, they were senior directors, and they said to me that actually mentoring me was of use to them. They called it reverse mentoring because they were finding out things from my perspective, things that maybe they were out of touch with. They had that opportunity to, you know, just meet, and we just shared ideas and perspectives. And at the end of the day, everyone grows, everyone has this voice, and everyone really does deserve to be seen, heard, and cared for. So for me, empowering people and being empowered by people is truly how I believe life should be. Over the past couple of years, I've been involved in a mentoring scheme where mentees, usually young pharmacists or pharmacy students, are assigned to me. And I work with them for a period of about 3 months, just to meet whatever needs that they might have in terms of career development. A lot of them would come and you find that they don't have a clear idea about where they're headed. And I tell them it's perfectly normal because they're still young and pharmacy is such an exciting world and there's so many options that they can delve into. I love meeting with my mentees. They're at university, so they remind me of the struggles of being a student. I've had excellent female mentors who were just kind and really focused on developing me. And likewise, I would also like to be that sort of person. And I would encourage all women all over the world to be inclusive, be generous with your time, and let's raise each other together.